I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live, except everything seems like a problem today. Just a second. Something's being weird. I'm so sorry about that. All right, let me see if I can see myself, and then I'll reintroduce myself. Okay, I can see me. Oops, and I have my volume on. Just a moment, please. Okay. All right. We're opening the panel, or it's already open. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so sorry for that delay. Everything seems wobbly today. Okay. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on YouTube. It is 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I have, hi Kathy, I have a couple of cute projects to share with you. And I do have my randomizer set. All of a sudden I'm like, did I do that? And I did, I remembered. So in case you are new to me, good morning Carrie, in case you're new to me, I give away the projects that I make, and so I set up, good morning Nancy, I set up, I call it my randomizer, with everybody's names who have chatted with me, or commented on my video or whatever from the last time. So I put their names in for the projects that I made last time. And so you have a chance to win. If you're watching me now, you have a chance to win a project if you're chatting with me, commenting, whatever. So I'm going to switch right over to that. Just a second. I'm going to go to my randomizer. I'm not going to waste any time. Oh, I just saw Jennifer come up. Hi, Jennifer. I can't see comments when I do the randomizer, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to start right in on it. And I will wait until it completely stops this week instead of saying two names at one time. It's pausing. Okay, winner is Mario. Congratulations. I had to wait. It stopped like 3 times. But then it didn't say winner. Oh, I have a post-it note here. Where did it go? Just a second. Sorry. I feel like that was one of the last things I did before I went to bed. But I can't find it. Grabbing a new one. Okay. Mario is my first winner. Congratulations. Okay, then we're going to start again. Pick a new winner and start. Carlyn Moore, congratulations. I wonder if she's on again today. She hadn't been on for weeks, and then months maybe? I don't know. I hadn't seen her in a long time. So congratulations, Carlyn. Oh, lots more people. Hello. Hi, Jamie and Dot and Marlene. Congratulations. I was wondering about you, Jamie. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Are you doing okay? I was thinking, man, I need to get better about sending out cards just to say, hi, I'm thinking of you. I'm not so good at that. Okay, so, we are in the middle of Black Friday sale. There are select projects. I've been with Zoe the last 3 months. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back. In the middle of Black Friday sales, there are select products that are on sale. Stampin' Blends are 40% off. There probably have been a lot of people ordering, so it's while supplies last, whatever is available. So Stampin' Blends are 40%. And I think paper trimmer, and I know that I heard that the blades for the paper trimmer are gone already. That's crazy. Hi, Mario. You are one of my winners. Congratulations. Um, and you just have to check it out. So it goes through December 1. So keep that in mind. Today is the last day to sign up for my Dazzling Card Club for Delicate Pines. It's that really gorgeous. You ordered a ton of Stampin' Blends. Ah, good job. Um, yeah, you didn't. You didn't win it. Sorry. um. Um. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, the Delicate Pines is the one. It has the really gorgeous green and black designer paper. It's an online exclusive. You're welcome. Um, anyway, last day to sign up is today. The dates for the classes are Tuesday the 2nd at 7 p.m. or Friday the 5th at 10 a.m. There's also, I need to open more things up. I think the other thing that I have open right now is my cookies and card class, and I don't have anybody signed up yet. I'm just surprised, but you have through Saturday, I believe, to do that. Um, oh, one more thing. So December 1, that is Monday, starts discounts on prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. So 3 month, 6 month, 12 month. That first of all, you save money when you order prepaid. In more than just 1 month at a time, and that price is discounted by 25%. I did that. I did the math on that somewhat recently. So if you love Paper Pumpkin or want to try it out, that's a good way to do it. So let me see. Oh, did you guys get my email this morning? If you're on my mailing list, did you read about my time with the elementary school? It was a fun, exhausting day. um, Kids are hilarious. They're one of my I think I said this in my email, but um, so I helped 300 students at Parkview Elementary, a local elementary school here, make cards for veterans and people that live in assisted living or nursing home, and so it was 8 different groups broken up into like 30 to 40 kids. I had 8 tables, just separate supplies on each table. And thankfully there were volunteers helping too. It was it was a very busy day. But one of my favorite stories that cracked me up. So the first half of the people for the day, they were making cards for veterans, and the teacher explained how these are people who fought for our country, for our freedoms, and stuff like that. And then the second half of the day, they did the ones for the residents of the nursing homes or assisted living. And so, how the teacher that was in the room explained it was that for people, grandmas and grandpas, when they get older, sometimes they can't help themselves or help themselves. They need help with things. And so they go into homes that can help them. And sometimes they get lonely this time of year, especially. And so we just wanted to do something nice for them. So, um, so there were a couple people who they're writing out the card. There was one specifically, she wrote it out to "I love you, Grammy and Bug." And I said to her, uh, you know that's uh, it's not going to your grandma and grandpa necessarily, right? And she's like, oh. It just cracked me up. Then there was one little kid. Um, he had his card done. There were a couple things stamped on it. He wrote something. I couldn't read it, or I didn't pay attention well enough. And I said, "Did you have fun? Are you done? Did you have fun?" And he goes, I'm like, "Oh, okay. And I just laughed. And then the volunteer that was helping there, she's like, well, what do you like? And he liked basketball. And he just had absolutely no interest in making these cards. It was so funny. Okay. So, anyway, it was a really good day. I was exhausted by the time I was done. I have a new appreciation for elementary school teachers. Their high energy level, they have to have all day long, all week long. It's crazy. So, anyway, okay. So I'm gonna put you down to do my crafting. I'll show you what we're working with when I have you down. So, Carrie, close your eyes. Um, okay, I'm going to drop this down, lock it, and spin it. So we need to get closer here. Oh, good. All right. So I need to figure out a light that I can put on here. I have not figured out the best light, but this shadowing is really annoying. Okay, so I want to see if I have I need to grab a package of designer paper here a second. So, do you guys remember Beautiful Gallery? This is the one. It has lots of different scenes. I don't know how to say that. Lucia always asks if she can do crafts. Did your phone do that, or does she say it, pronounce it like that? I don't know how old she is. That's funny. I know that Kathy does voice to text, and sometimes that doesn't go very well on my phone either. I have seen a halo light. It looks like a donut shape. Yeah, I think it's called a ring light or something. Oh, that's what she says. That's hilarious. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna hook it up to my apparatus, especially because I have some pictures to share with you from a wedding that I went to. Tyler was in it, or that we went to. Tyler was in it, and they had this cool photo booth thing, and it had a ring light, and it completely reflected off my glasses. Made me mad. So that's not going to work for while the camera's up, but certainly when it's down, I'm just going to have to see. Okay, so I'm not opening this because I'm not sure what I want to do. But anyway, these are all the gallery scenes with the flowers, the scenes. What? Oh, Rachel would say it's very. Oh, I forgot her name. One of her favorite authors. What is that author's name? I suddenly can't remember it. Anyway, it's sort of, I don't know if it's Victorian. That's not the word she would use. But anyway, okay, so I'm using this paper, but I'm using one that it doesn't have all the decorations on it so much. And I'm actually using a background of it. And I'm using textured notes. I decided I wasn't going to go Christmas today. I just wanted to do something different. And actually, we made this last night at my All Occasions class. So this bundle is still available. I don't know if you remember this, but when this first came out, I only needed these. This was it. I loved these dies and had to have them. And then I did a shoebox swap and used this stamp set. And I just used this little word right here, a little note of appreciation. And then I had to have the stamp set too. I'm just like you guys. I get hooked on these things. Excuse me. Okay, so here's the first thing that I'm doing. So this is one of the designer papers. Actually, there's one more inch of this darker color at the top. I cut it off to fit on my project. This is the back. I do not like this back at all. It looks like it would be curtains or linen top or something like this. I don't like it. But this side I can work with. And I'm going to stamp on it. So this is gray granite, by the way. And I'm going to start with that color, actually. So I'm using both of these leaves, plants, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to ink this up. And I'm starting at the bottom here and just, I'm making a background. I did Janine and Gretchen attend? They did. Yes, we had fun. I heard you guys all went out for dinner. I don't remember if it was last week or this week. But yes, I heard that you went out and they had fun with you too. So yes, we had fun together. And Gretchen loved this card. I think Janine liked it too, but for some reason Gretchen just loved this card. Okay, so I'm using Stays On. I don't use that very much anymore now that I made my my memento pads. Oh, let me tell you, it's a good thing I did not use these memento pads with the kids. Holy cow. I used these. And they still managed to, with their stamps, I taught them how they were supposed to do it. And they took their stamp, they just went, ee! It was crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just adding, I decided I want more of this gray granite down here. So I'm adding colors. I'm just sort of creating more layers. I don't want to go, I do want it to be taller though. I don't want it to be all just in one spot. Okay. So here's my piece. So I went from just, it was a designed background. It was a sort of looking brush stroke sort of thing. But I wanted to add some pictures on it, we'll say. So I'm done with this. Done with this. Oh, not quite. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I forgot to have about this. All right, so we're going to attach this. So this design of card is probably a sketch that I use a lot. It's the sketch itself isn't anything earth-shattering or anything, but it's just a basic pretty card. It could be, sometimes we have a problem coming up with masculine cards, and this is perfect. So you could make this any kind of card you wanted to. So I'm putting this on here. Isn't this sharp? It's just, you can do anything with this. I love that. I never think to stamp on DSP that has a picture already. Yeah, I like to sometimes. Well, it's not a picture. It's already designed, but yeah, I like creating more interest with it. So I am going to, I gave them the option to, I had some of these already cut up from a project that I made too many of, probably. It is soothing looking, I agree. But I wanted a skinnier one. So this stamp set, or this set of dies has a really skinny one, and I'm gonna use this. So this saying says, "You are seriously the best." So we're gonna stamp it on here. And then I need my mini boss out here. And where did I put my dies? Oh, they're up here. Okay. So sometimes this is hard because it's so long, so it sort of curls after I use it up quite a bit. So sometimes it's hard to get it on here straight, but if you can go straight down rather than on one end first when you put it down, it's helpful. Oh, yikes. I'm feeling a little high maintenance today. I got up way late. All right. So here we go. Isn't that nice? I like it. The font makes me happy. Oh, and I did not look for I have some dimensionals right here. They were, if I have my desk looking even a tiny bit good, I now have this, why can't I get this? I now have this holder next to me that I try to keep dimensionals in at all times, so I'm not constantly going, where did I put those? Like I usually do. Okay. So these are just small enough that they can fit on the back of this without showing. And this is skinny enough. Last night Gretchen was worried about covering up this design too much, but I feel like this is skinny enough. Good idea to write mini on the package. I know. I actually wrote it, I don't know how I came up with this, but I wrote it across the actual die, not dies, the actual dimensionals, and then I decided, well, so I always have them. I put mini on there, and but then I put both on here. So if I have this in here, I know that I have both. Yeah, isn't that awesome? It's just lovely. Okay, and now I need, oh, there they are. Okay, these are called natural matte dye dots. Dots, yay. This goes well with either the white or the black, but I like the black better. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put one here, one here. I want a small one too. And there we go, it's done. Isn't that sharp? So other words in this set, in case you don't have it. Hi, Bev. I'm glad that you're here. I just saw. Thanks for joining me. Other words in the set, there's thank you and a little note of appreciation. While I love that, I wanted this skinny so that it could simply elegant with dots, of course. All right. So, so that is my first card. So this is called Textured Notes Bundle. That's what this is. All right. Now I'm making some chocolate. So this is, oh, I was going to show you this first. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. So I have to look at this. This designer paper is called Brushed with Beauty. It is a new online exclusive as of November, I don't know, the beginning of November. And I may have shown you these before. I think that I did, but I'm going to show you them again. I think I missed the time with my craziness last month. I think I missed the time of buying my swatch books. So I don't have swatch books for these. So anyway, here is Brushed with Beauty. It's a whole big suite. So I'm going to show you these really quickly. That one looks like camo. Rachel does not like this one. She is not a yellow person. I think I've told you before, sometimes I send her yellow cards just because I make her deal with it. So the colors in here, I don't think they're all spoken. I'm going to read these really quick before I go on. Calypso Coral, Darling Duckling, she hates that color. Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Very Vanilla. There we go. There's lots of... Did it say crumb cake? I feel like crumb cake is missing from this list. This is definitely crumb cake, if you ask me. Yes, they are pretty flowers. Okay, so I'm going to use the flowers to do my chocolate box. I've probably done a box similar to this too. But I saw something online and it made me need to do it. So I love when you can see both sides of the designer paper, and I love a cuff on my project. So I'm gonna go up here. Hopefully I don't do this wrong. So this is 3 by 6, And I'm making this to fit one Ghirardelli chocolate. So I'm going to do this one first. So we're going to do a 1/2 inch on both of the long sides. When you, what's the word? When you score designer paper, you want it to be indented well, but you don't want to go through it. So you need to do it carefully. So I did 1/2 inch on both of those sides. And then I need 2 1/4, 2 3/4, 5. Oh, I gotta go to the top for this one. Flowers and chocolate. What could be better? 5 and 5 1/2. Okay, that's all the scoring. Thankfully, I did not do it wrong as far as I know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to cut on the score line at the bottom. So I'm making my tabs at the bottom. Oh, sometimes it's hard to see on here. Chocolate with more chocolate is best. You're right, but I just have one chocolate. All right, and I think I need to cut just this one out. Okay, so now that I have my tabs cut here on all, I go from the score line up to the score line at the bottom. So now I need my bone folder. So this is what I'm talking about, the cuff. I'm going to fold this down and crease it. Isn't that so cute, showing that cuff? That makes me so happy. All right, and then I'm on the bottom, they need to go the other direction because these are going to be the tabs to go create the bottom of the box. Okay, so I'm going to open this back up. Now that I have my cuff down and my other things down, now I can do the creasing on, this is the sides. So pulling the cuff down and then creasing it helps the cuff to stay in place too. Wonder how many times I can say cuff on this video. It just seemed like I was saying it a lot. All right, so I have my box ready to make. And somewhere, oh, I buried it now with my designer paper. I have my liquid glue. Put this here. I haven't been using, I may have said this to you. I know I've said it in person. I haven't been using my tear and tape. I'm going to use this on my boxes. They haven't been staying. Especially, I did a sour cream container and used tear and tape, and it would not stay. I had to fix it with, I'm going to put some under there too. I had to fix it with liquid glue. Okay, so I'm going to fold this down like this, and then fold this flat. So I learned to do this so that that my box will go together well. Did this go? Somehow I got this to stay down too. Okay, so we have this skinny, tiny little box. And then we need to put it on the bottom to close it. So I'm going to put it in the, on the little tabs so that they stay closed. I love tree holders too, but I always have to look up an idea to do it. So we'll close that. I try not to go on Pinterest for my own ideas unless I'm needing a box or a gift card holder or something, some sort of treat container. Then I'm usually going there for ideas. So that's how, I have no idea where I saw this design. It isn't probably anything new under the sun, but just the cuff attracted my attention. There it goes again. Wonder if somebody can count how many times I did it. Okay, so here's my cute little box that perfectly fits my chocolate. And I'm going to do, I want a tag on the front. So I'm going to use, well, two things. First of all, oh, I don't know where I put that stamp. I mounted my, there it is, okay. Chocolate will help hold the box together. Sure, I think so. Okay, I think I've shown you this before. First of all, this is our new packaging. This is, where's my, so here's the old versus the new. Here's the textured notes that's in the original DVD case. And then here is the difference between, oh, I gotta find, there we go. Needed it to be straight up to the camera. The old and the new. It's really skinny. So here's something called, a stamp set called Banner Sayings. I love all the different fonts here. And then there's just your sheet of your stamps in here. So I'm going to tuck this back in so I don't lose it. And Banner Sayings goes with this banner punch. And so we're going to do this on here. So this is Calypso Coral, by the way. And I'm just using Celebrate. I was going to do I'm So Grateful, like thinking of Thanksgiving, but you're not going to get this by Thanksgiving. But it would be perfect if you have the stamp set. You could put this as your words on, if you wanted a little treat container, like a part. It's not really a party favor. What do you call? It's not a party favor. If you have something at somebody's spot, like at your family gathering or something like that. Like if you put their name on it or something like that. I don't know why I can't think of it. Okay, so you definitely want to have enough thickness here. Width, I should say. Width here to be able to cut this well. You don't want it too wide to make it hard to... Name card? Yeah. Like a name card. Something at their spot. Thank you, Jamie. All right. I know that I could have done one of these that already had the end cut off, but I want it longer because of something that I would have put on here. So I'm using this center one that's longer, but I'm going to end up trimming off this, the tag end. I probably could have done it at the end. No, I don't know. It would have caused problems. Anyway, punching this out, it sort of tries to bend this. Let me show you. It tries to bend this, which is somewhat annoying. And I actually totally jammed my punch one time because I got it too close. I thought it was gonna die, the punch. Okay, so I'm just cutting this flag end off because I want it to be straight. I know it is a fun punch. So here's my Celebrate. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I lost them. There they are. I didn't put them back in their spot. Sometimes, honestly, when you put them back in their spot, it's just as bad if you didn't put them away because you're not used to it being put away correctly. Is anybody else's craft room like that? Mine is. By the way, I haven't cleaned up yet from doing the event with the kids. My chamois, my entire life has been like that. I've been like that. My chamois are completely black from trying to clean out everybody's stamps. I told Todd last night that I didn't know that you could stain stamps with a green ink. I knew black, especially StazOn. I knew reds and browns because the red is really bad and the brown has red in it. I have a green stain stamp now, and I did not know that that was possible. There's probably more. Okay, so here's my cute little container, and I want to add one more thing. So we have this. This is black and white and gold baker's twine. We're going to be using this actually for my my Dazzling Card Club next week. So what I want to do here is I'm going to make a bow. And every time I do this, it doesn't go well. My fingers get too fat for trying to do this, but we'll see how it goes. I got that, and wow, that went a lot faster than it's done here at home with my clubs. I made this for my clubs. Okay, so I want just a tiny, I'm not worrying about how much I have to cut off here because I just needed it to be long enough for my fingers. I wanted this tiny little bow. And if you didn't see how I did it, I'm sorry. I make bunny ears, cross them, and then tie it. So I'm going to put glue here. I'm not sure that a mini glue dot would work for this. I feel like because it's sort of slippery, and I think it just need. Oops, and then I covered up the Celebrate. Maybe we'll go this way. I keep covering it up. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I want it to. I need it to hold on there, but it's gonna take some time to dry. I'm gonna add more on here too. So it just looks like a big glob right now, but it will dry and be good. Okay, so here is my cute little box. Isn't that nice? All right, and I'm going to show you another one that I did. So this one used the, I used the Gathering Moments designer paper. And then this is one of the dies from Perennial Postage dies. Same ribbon. And then this is Choose Happy. That's what these words are from. Choose Gratitude. I love that. Okay. So that's all that I have for you. I need to quit messing with it and just let it dry. Yeah, it was pretty quick. And you don't need that much designer paper, and yeah, so it worked out well. So that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, whether you're with your family or whether you're just with you. And stay safe. I know we're supposed to be getting snow. I don't know about everybody else, but we are around here. So thank you so much. Where does the dies choose? The Choose Happy does not have a die. Just set. I'm going to show you the stamp set if I can find it. Here's Choose Happy. Can I see the card one more time? Yes, just a second. So here's Choose Happy. This is where my words came from. And these are the Perennial Postage dies. This die is the one that I used. So it's straight on the top. Okay. Here is the card. Oh, I forgot to mention. So if you place at least a $30 order, I forgot to mention, if you at least place a $30 order by Monday, I will give you 2 of each of these, both the 2 cards and 2 of the cut pieces for making the box also. So you're welcome for showing you again. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you again next week. Bye.